Let's ignore the programmer stuff and the math stuff, and let's just focus on the pretty pictures here. I'm still working on some fun and hopefully attractive and useful graphics. I have a little bit of this I started writing up, but I'll just describe it as we go. Be easier. So first I created this font where everything is just a line, like you could draw very easily. Like here you see there's thicker and thinner stuff in normal text, and especially in the fancy text. But these are just lines, and that allows me to do some interesting animations and other special effects. So these were just some initial things that didn't work out, and I'll probably get rid of that, but at the time it seemed interesting. Now I kind of have a theme. I have more good stuff to look at, so I don't have to focus on the mistakes. So here was my first animation, and you can kind of see this. The lights are moving along lines, and that's easy because, again, these are just lines, so I can do things like this. I considered a zoomed-in version of this that each of the lights would be much fancier, and I still might do that, but it's kind of cool like this. It reminds me a little bit of some of the older signs on the freeway when the first lighted signs were one color. Or a lot of computer stuff, just flashing lights. It looks cool. This next thing, now this is one of the effects that I really wanted, and it's worked out great, but I want to mix it in with some other stuff. Basically, it's just drawing. It's doing it as if you were doing it. I think it's called a handwriting effect. And when I've seen this with some fancier products, they have a lot of nice features, but you can't just put in anything you want. All of this text comes from a program. It can say anything I want. It can be reading stock data from our feed at work. Again, these are just samples. Okay, small caps, just a really simple test for myself. Just the whole point is that I can manipulate things. I can not just use this as is, but I can do things to it. This rough thing, someone else has a library I like. You just tell it how rough to make things. And this number is how rough, so you can see going down, it gets worse and worse. I kind of like, oh, and it's random, it's different every time. Anyway, I kind of like these straight lines. Actually, I love the straight lines. Those are perfect. Some of these curves get a little too crooked, a few too many wrinkles. A few of those might not be bad, but anyway, this is just kind of a start, and it's a proof of concept. Here I added a simple animation, this 44. It kind of reminds me of a heartbeat. Lup-dup, lup-dup, lup-dup. Right now it's just constantly going at the same speed. It could be adjusted to anything. Maybe it goes with the music, maybe it goes faster as your heart rate's going faster, or who knows. This next one, skywriting. It's already looking pretty good. I want to clean it up a little bit more, do a little more with it. But just the way that it starts out normal and then it's kind of moving, like it's getting rough like all these others, but at the same time it's getting fatter and thinner. So kind of like skywriting, and again I can tweak it. It starts off too perfect, and it takes too long to go away, but you definitely get the effect. And imagine it mixed with this writing effect. So you could see the plane drawing it first, and then you can see it slowly going away. I was playing around with some things here. This almost seems like it would go well with a switch. When you turn something on, when you turn the electricity on, it looks like that. When you turn it off, it goes away. I don't know how much the screen capture is going to get of this. It's really smooth. This is like close to instant, but not. There's a few frames in there, and all of this stuff's moving very slowly. very consistently and smoothly. Um, yeah, this one is different. It's more random. Each of the letters is different, and I like it. It's kind of a blowing in the wind sort of feeling to it. And like everything else, you can mix it up if you want it to be more active at certain times or whatever. This is just a starting point, and I'm going to keep going. All right, thanks for taking a look,